चले फायदे पे
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। स्टोर, ऑनलाइन, एनीटीएम, हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे।
आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना।
Impressive and perfect. I think this is perfect for him. He's someone who likes to play his shots. And what he's done is, as soon as he came in, he's looked to take the Sri Lankan bowlers, and he succeeded. It's going to be Pakirana coming on. Oh, edge and four. Well, this is what pace can do. Very, very useful. The 50 is up.
Streaky but effective, given the situation. Pakistan in pursuit of a big total. They're doing it nicely. Pressure straight away on the bowler with a 40 stroke.
Well, this is the game. When the bowler would wander, he's found the outside edge, he's deceived the batter. He's wrong-footed him with that shot, but still, the batter gets away and gets a boundary. Saim Ayub on strike. And this is not in control, but it is going to fall safe. It was onto him a little bit quickly. The Sri Lankan captain needs some control. He needs to bowl a few dots. He needs to get at least one or two economical overs.
Saim Ayub was pointing to his captain that ball kept low. Actually, he didn't. Wasn't the right length for that stroke.
Right, we got the man on strike, 39-10. He's striking at 390. Oh, what a shot! He's turning it on. It's gone all the way. I think it's six. The umpire will need confirmation. No, he doesn't. He's seen it. This is magnificent batting.
Yeah, pace can be batsman's friend too. Use the pace of that occasion quite nicely, Pakistani captain. Now shimmy towards the off stump created a bit of room for himself to help the ball on its way. This is good batting.
I think it's outstanding. It is outstanding. 51 partnership of just 14 balls. They are just turning it on here.
He looks so dialed in, Pakistani captain. He came out with a purpose, promoted himself up the order, and he's doing it nicely. Oh, and the ball straight to the fielder. That was the wicket Sri Lankan team was looking for. And they have removed the danger batsman, Salman Ali Agha, who was going great now.
Good sharp catch, I'll tell you.
पाकिस्तानियत है। स्टोर, ऑनलाइन, एनीटीएम, हर जगह चले
आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना। आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। स्टोर, ऑनलाइन, एनीटीएम, हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे।
आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना। आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो ऐड टू कार्ट है। इन स्टोर, ऑनलाइन, एनीटीएम, हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे।
आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना।
Pakistan 60 for 2. Usman Khan is the new batter. And straight away, he looks a wristy player. Just look at the way he uses his wrists. Just look at the way he whips it. It's pitched up.
He's highly rated, and that's why he's been given ample opportunities. Usman Khan. Yeah, Pakistan is already on 61 for 2. And Saim Ayub has only scored 5 runs. And he saw that as well. His captain departing, hitting the ball straight to the fielder. Sigh of relief there. Thanking heavens for that wicket.
I can tell you that they were unanimous, the entire crowd. They were all relieved because they were getting worried at the rate Salman Ali Aga was going. But let's see what Saim Ayub could do. Believe into the fourth over 61 for 2. He's just faced 3 deliveries. And a single, and Sri Lanka will take it. Some sanity on their part of the view.
पाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे।
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे।
बेपाक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
बेपाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले।
बेपाक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
He loves to bowl. He bowls generally immediately after the power plays. Let's see. Not in control. Not in control. Taken in the deep. Ishan Malinga, the catcher. Wicket number 3. These are important wickets for Sri Lanka.
once Hasaranga was introduced into the attack,
बेपाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले।
बेपाक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे।
बेपाक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
तो ऐड टू कार्ट है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे।
बेपाक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
Well, that strike rate of Mohammad Nawaz, 136. The average may not be much to write home about, but in this game, the strike rate matters. He's coming with a mission because Pakistan have lost their way a little bit. 3 wickets. That's a poor delivery. That is a really poor delivery. And Nawaz cashing in with a boundary.
is sort of a batsman who doesn't need a bad delivery to score his runs, and then he gets such a delivery. What do you expect, Hasaranga? He's not going to miss out. He's off the mark this time. Mohammad Nawaz.
Sri Lanka need Hasaranga to make sure that he bowls a good spell because the bowlers before have gone for runs. Somebody needs to try and pull it back a little bit. Another look at that wicket of Saim Ayub.
Yeah, his intention was to hit the ball away from that fielder and mid on, but the ball came very late. That's why he only could hit the ball straight to the fielder.
That's a precious dot. That is a precious dot at this stage. Sri Lanka want to build dots, bring that rate down at the moment now for 15.5. Oh, he drags it, and yet again, Hasaranga strikes again. Talon is after the catcher. Is Pakistan losing the plot here?
A thought delivery in a short
मैं तो
game
फंसा पे यार
brings a lot of
है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले बेफाक
आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी बना पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
है तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
बेफाक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी बना पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
है तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
बेफाक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
Well, the debutant is on strike, a slipping, oh, friendly full toss down the ground. Will this be cut off? It will be. And a bit of hesitancy. The throw wasn't all that great. They get a couple, but a good over for Hasaranga. 7 runs and 2 wickets. 69 for 4.
है तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
बेफाक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
बेफाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे बेफाक है तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
बेफाक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
बेफाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटाइम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे बेफाक है
It's been on Salman Ali Aga. But let's see what this man could do. Nawaz is in with a massive reputation as an all-rounder, and Dhananjay Silva coming on.
oh, he's a clever operator. Dhananjay. Oh, chance of a run out, directed. Is he going to refer? Nope. He thought the batsman was well home. They're talking about Nawaz. He's won many a games for Pakistan of late. And it's going to be a very good contest between Dhananjay and him. Because, like I said before, he's a clever operator. He knows how to take the pace of the ball. Bowls it really slow, and then the arm delivery he bowls.
It's with a lot of power. But at this time, Sri Lanka wouldn't mind singles. Because Pakistan's required rate is almost 13 and a half. It's dropped. From 15 plus to little over 13. That's the one you spoke about, the arm ball that came in with the arm. Dhananjay is someone who fires the ball. He's a clever kind of operator. Well bowled, well bowled. Very, very well bowled. Let me tell you that this is gold dust.
Yeah, that's what transpired. Dhananjay bowled his first delivery of the over. Clearly, batsman was well home. This is clever, very clever. A couple of times he was able to deceive the left-hander Nawaz, and this time around he knew a big shot is coming, pulled it really close to the bat.
Now they look at that last wicket, Manitu Hasaranga. This was Usman, dragged it from wide of the off stump, and the key was Hasaranga bowled it slow. But he had to. He needed a little bit of power. This is thumped and thumped hard, and will be cut off in the deep. But Dhananjay De Silva, there have been a lot of questions about him playing in this T20 side, but he is there, yes. First is batting, but this is a very useful role he plays as a bowler. You come in and bowl a few cheap overs, like what he's done here, just 5 runs. If you
बाय
can finish
टोकरी
off
च बाय
well,
तो थोड़ा
it's a
इन्हें
brilliant over.
टोकरी ले दिए उनके लिए सही
His selection makes a lot of sense, without any doubt.
So just a single of that last delivery. He's just conceded 6 runs, and Pakistan at the end of 6 are 75 for 4.
पाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
आज ही अपने बैंक से बनना
पाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले
आज ही अपने बैंक से बनना
It's 2 overs. They've got them only 13 runs. That's put some level of breaks onto the scoring rate. Now with the speed spread out, boundaries aren't coming that freely, but that's a good placement by Khwaja Nafe, right between those two boundary riders.
Going to break the shackles here. It's his first boundary. Half balls has been in there. They need to get on with it here. 14 to the over acquired. It's not easy. There's no doubt about it. You got a quality spinner. Saranga working his magic. Oh, really well. 2 wickets already in his opening over. Sri Lanka want him to finish it here.
Once again, same zone, same area, but not the same result. Better work done by the boundary rider. But now he comes back for 2. Now they will have to pick from bowlers. In fact, from here on, it's just a 12 over the side game. They'll have to really press that accelerator.
Johnny looking leg side here at the moment. Don't blame him. He's got to get that bottom hand involved.
Yeah, this time just making room, trying to open up that offside. He wanted to play over the extra cover fielder.
Well, Saranga has at least not tried to dart every ball in. He's tried to mix up the pace a little bit. And that's where the last delivery, a lot slower. Totally defeating the batter. The pitch just stuck in the wickets a little bit more. So good bravery from him as well.
Since Salman Agha's dismissal, the required rate for the first time has gone above the current rate. They were flying at 15 and a half and overs when he was batting. Now it's 12.3. That's taken an outside edge. Will be, that's very well done. They're throwing themselves around, appealing for runouts by a field that Nafi's made it. Confusion there also regarding that second run.
A tough in the end. About some of the batters, the only one who's really stood out so far, Salman, 45 of 12. And another look here, he could be caught short, but I thought for a second he might be getting a rude surprise there, but he's safely home.
Yeah, I think the throw was pretty wide of the stumps. If you look down the line, very full on that occasion. Very full, meant to be hit, and he opened up that offside zone. 88 for 4 after 7 with that boundary.
विभाग है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले
विभाग आज ही अपने बैंक से लगाएं।
विभाग है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे विभाग है तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
विभाग आज ही अपने बैंक से लगाएं।
विभाग है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
Very straight on that occasion, very straight. And it's been cut off well. 244, make that 245 run scored today. Yeah, definitely not a day for the bowlers.
Saying that, you could be a real hero in this game now if Sri Lanka just get one great over from one of their bowlers from here on in. Put the game to bed. There's been some good fielding though, you've got to say. Sri Lanka's ground fielding's been excellent. They've thrown themselves around and pulled off some wonderful stops so far.
Yeah, game very full again, very straight. Just not being able to get underneath enough to elevate that for a maximum.
Jai had a good first over. They've decided to give him another one, and it doesn't always work out so well. It's a fielding side. Get a bit of a measure for him. Nawaz last over. Good shot over extra cover. Starting to find his range. Can he find his range once again? He needs to. It's 15 and over now required.
Yeah, again an under edge. Just a single, punching the bat, realizing it's getting tougher now for Pakistan. And for tough situations, you've got something that will be very much of a hope for everyone. Rebuilding Sri Lanka. And this is a fund that has been created under the Presidential Secretariat. So you get donate now. If you go to donate.gov.lk and you put in your share in helping rebuilding Sri Lanka. Low full toss, but won't go to the boundary. It'll just get one run. Now it's getting tighter. 68 of 26 balls. You take that in a shorter format of the game where you need someone to really go berserk.
Been a bit more desperate in the field for me compared to the Pakistan fielding efforts in the first innings. Change of field, and they need a boundary here. It's been a great run from Dhananjaya so far.
Oh, he's got hold of that. You can tell he's got hold of that. Has gone the distance. They needed that. And Nawaz gets a maximum going, taking Pakistan to one short of 100.
Deathly silence as that hit the middle of the bat. The ball goes sailing into the crowd, and deathly silence. What a shot. Right in the slot for him, and that is all day long. Starting to find the boundary now. Nawaz, 19 of 10 from him. And they go for another one here. Finishing off strongly, the serve. It's been quiet up until that stroke.
Every time the ball goes out into the crowd or away from that boundary, really a lot of water back there. Takes some time to dry the ball. Umpire checks it, and here we go. Last ball of the over. Slow one, and he launches it once again into the night sky. That's gone for another maximum. So finishing the over off pretty well for Pakistan. 17 coming off it. 100 comes up for Pakistan as well. 105 for 4.
तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
विभाग आज ही अपने बैंक से लगाएं।
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे बेबाक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले बेबाक
आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
The bowlers can do as the ball gets heavier. Have a look at that. For that last ball. How many times you say that finish the over well. Bowled so well for those first 4 deliveries. Just singles into and right into the slot. The last 2. Adirana back into the attack. He's changed ends. 1 for 13 to his name now. His pace, let's see if it works in his favor. He'll be running for single with his heart in his mouth.
Good delivery, good stop, full, straight. Tailing it. To get going, yeah. It was one stump to aim at from side on. They would have been well short. Didn't even bother. Diving a couple of feet wide of the mark. And now the danger man, Nawaz, he's on strike.
55 of 23. Space on that and right into the base of the stumps. Just
हारू चार ओवर रह गन
fielding there, covering a good
3 ओवर रह गन बस देख के सुन ले
running towards this left.
We haven't seen anyone really execute the Yorkers well today, particularly in the first innings. Pakistan were pretty poor at that, you've got to say, Sean. The skipper was putting them around the park, but that is very difficult to get underneath. Full, quick, keeping it down to a single. Superb at this moment in the game.
He's made that up. Have a look at that. Good finish from the young
चाचा मैं
man.
चेक करे
What
समझे
an affair.
मजीद चेक करे सा
Makes it look so easy.
ओके
Love space. He showed his skill here.
One of the biggest sixes we've seen all day. For the delivery, we'd say looks a little bit better than this. Trying to go short, trying to go at him. That is smashed. The bones out of that one.
Can you imagine if you can hit the ball that way in front of square? Means you are really looking to score runs and you're eyeing it very properly. Patrana is not is quick. That last delivery hit for 6 for 146.3. That's a good ball. It's a very good ball there. Once again, talking about beautiful locations in Sri Lanka, you can't miss those beaches. If you've ever been around here in Sri Lanka, you've got to come and visit the beaches here in Galle, of course, in Colombo, and every city has its own soul. Not much, but there is some Pakistan support. And this time it's Nawaz, flat. How good was that? How good was that? They might have a second look, but that is brilliant. Dhananjay De Silva there. Wow, he managed to slam it back into the game.
That was ridiculous. Athleticism. Everyone was heart in mouth. Is it going for 6? Is it going to be caught? Backpedaling. Everyone watching. One hand, he got it and he knocked it back. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it just shows the level of commitment there. 100 out of 100 for that effort. When especially the bowlers are going for runs, you need that kind of support from for sure. Taking those six away, just a single there. Now again, talking about finishing the over well. He's given 10 only. Last ball. Driven hard to the fielder again. Shy of the stumps. Pakistan 116 for 4.
पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले
आज ही अपने बैंक से करना
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
है तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
आज ही अपने बैंक से करना
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि Pakistan lost 3 quick wickets. They needed a partnership and they have provided it. And keeping the opposition honest. These two batters out there in the middle.
Hasaranga, one of the bowlers to bowl 3 for Sri Lanka. Change of ends for him. Mid off. Underneath. Accepts it. What a nothing. This brilliant innings on debut comes to an end.
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में क्योंकि
है तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
आज ही अपने बैंक से करना
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
3 wickets for Wanindu Hasaranga. Shadab Khan, useful at this stage. Is it wide of him?
that's clever. Yes, there is a bit of grip for the wrist spinner. He's not bowling wicket to wicket. In fact, he's asking the batters to reach for it again. But this time around, didn't get away with it.
Now looking at what Dhananjay De Silva did in the previous over, this is easy peasy. Saved his team 5 runs with that effort on the boundary line. As the bowling closer, shut up! He's hit it over long on.
There's one batter, Shadab, who plays the situation very well, a competent batsman. And what a strike that was. From the middle of the bag and against Hasaranga. No pace offered by the bowler, but he created his own pace. Flat batted it.
He had to bowl it straight after the wide, the previous ball. Great again, another fielder underneath it. It's another wicket. 4 for Hasaranga. This is my home, my ground, says Hasaranga.
And he's owning the territory. Hasaranga. It was absolutely brilliant in his
है पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले
आज ही अपने बैंक से करना
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मजा पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
स्मार्ट है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे। दीपक
आज ये दिन बैंक से मिलना।
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
Mushroom. The two left-handers out in the middle. That's in the gap. It skids away for four. Waited on it nicely.
he certainly can pack a punch for Mushroom. A very able batsman, especially in the depth of the innings. He's got the ability to find boundaries at his will. Starts off very well with the boundary.
34 off 13. Some players will be backing themselves to get those. That's another four. It'll skid away. So 15 off that. 10 bowled. 131 for 6.
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
दीपक है तो पाकिस्तानियत है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे।
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह, क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले, फायदे पे फायदा दे। दीपक
आज ये दिन बैंक से मिलना।
A couple of blows. Now Pakistan back in it. This is a massive over coming up. Lanka got a great option to execute, and that's Makisha Patirana. They need one more in the circle, Sri Lanka. Yep, they've decided to bring third man up.
yeah, you're right, Russell. Penultimate over has significance, no doubt about it. And given the situation, which is tense for both the sides, he has to come go Patirana for Sri Lanka. And these two left-handers, they need to find a couple of boundaries. Oops, oops.
Not happy, the captain. He's taken a blow to one of those fingers. Heavily padded as well. Good start from Patirana.
Got himself into a very good position to be able to find that boundary. Yeah, he has to do it frequently. If the Pakistanis are to get over the line.
The captain's off. Dasun Shanaka leaving the field. Took a blow straight away. Looked quite uncomfortable. Kusal Mendes leading the team in his absence. There we go. That thumb taking a blow. Patirana the key for Sri Lanka.
Bringing the mid-off up. And now Patirana needs to tuck the batsman up. Left-handers like to hit the ball through that area, extra cover, and between mid-off. If he bowls just outside the off stump, he's going to be penalized.
Go straight. Finds the fielder again. Two singles. 28 of 10. It's getting closer and closer. Everyone on their feet. Not as loud as they are usually. They are tense, the crowd. They know the game. They know it's on a knife's edge.
Yeah, turning out to be a humdinger of a contest, this one. Everybody on the edge of their seats. It's tense.
Sri Lanka haven't been beaten Pakistan in a home series at all in T20 cricket. They won't do it here either. Best result for them is a drawn series, a shared series. Oh, Makarana does the job. That's the slower one. He's such a good option, such an asset in the death overs.
Keeping his cool. Ball into his field. Not offering any room to the left-handers. Bowling wicket to wicket.
दिमाग है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
दिमाग है तो पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनएटीएम हर जगह चले दिमाग आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं
आप चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
He's dealt a massive blow. Matisha Patirana. Here's Mohammad Wasim. Seeing the back of Mohammad Nawaz is such a relief, but this man can swing as well. Brilliantly bowled. Matisha Patirana is producing a gem of an over.
that was a brave delivery. He has shot third man, backward point, and a deep point. Pitched it way outside the off stump. How about this delivery? Clever.
Head to head, Sri Lanka versus Pakistan in Sri Lanka. I wanted two. Pakistan have won 5 now. There's massive importance in this game. That would be called a wide. Oh, it's hit him. And that's why Fahim Ashraf sends him back. I say massive importance because this is leading up into the T20 World Cup. Some belief for Sri Lanka, some joy. Wins have been hard to come by, and it's unbelievable what a win can do for you. Suddenly you see 50-60% of your problems disappear. There'll be belief because these two teams probably will come up against each other. The belief that you can beat the opposition. Job not done yet. 8 balls remaining, 27 required. He's gone towards his off stump. Mohammad Wasim hits it down the ground. He's made good connection. It's 6. What a blow.
Great improvisation. Realize what the bowler is looking to do. Set himself nicely to top the ball over the head of the umpire for a 6. They haven't given up. Pakistanis.
Look how deep in the crease he is. He went across so he can get closer to Patirana's delivery. It's not over yet. It's just not over. Probably Shan Malinga will be called for the last one. He went for 22 in the over that he bowled. 21 needed. This is the delivery, Amir.
Good strike. And really tilt the balance of this game. They'll certainly tip the scale once again.
Oh yes, 15, 17. Malinga will be under pressure. Third man, fine leg in the circle, mid-offs in the circle. Patirana holds it nicely. If makes it to 1. So 20 needed off the last over. 10 off the Pakiran over. It's a good one for Sri Lanka. 141 for 7.
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
तो ऐड टू कार्ट है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना
This is going to end.
is something possible. Contemporary cricket, 20 runs are achievable. We have seen it happening so many times.
It's 14 years ago is when Sri Lanka won a T20 international against Pakistan here in Sri Lanka. Oh, not ball, not quite. Oh, it got it. Venus has thrown the stumps down. Hemanta Patel, the umpire, wants to go upstairs, but I'll tell you what, I can give it out from here. We're behind the keeper. A vital blow.
Sri Lanka keeping the wits about it. Every individual is allowed out there in the middle. And stand-in captain for the moment, Kusal Mendes was alert. Bounced on the opportunity. Found the target.
Satisfied I am at the picture to the Giants page.
Is nowhere close to the crease. Fahim Ashraf, easy decision for the third umpire.
There we go. That's another hitter walking back for Pakistan. Ashraf gone for 9. 141 for 8.
पाकिस्तानियत है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनीटीएम हर जगह चले आज ही अपने बैंक से मिलना
चीज फ्राइड चिकन का अल्टीमेट क्रिस्पी और जूसी मिला पूरे पाकिस्तान में हर जगह क्योंकि
Started off with a slower ball. Not only is it a dot, it's been a wicket. Naseem Shah's on strike. Long on. Oh, he'll wait for the bounce. Just a single. 19 or 4.
3 sixes required. And that's how Fahim Ashraf was dismissed. He was ready for that slow delivery. Kusal Mendes took a step and bullseye.
It's not easy. Not easy when you're throwing the ball with the gloves on. Swing and a miss. Oh, he's called it wide. He'll have to re-ball that one. He's outside the off stump. Took that line and moved across. Amir.
What do you want me to say?
You answered my question. Another slow one. Another dot.
This is brilliant. Given the situation, not showing signs of nerves. Lanka bowling intelligently.
Malinga standing outside the boundary line, Amir. Nice, Eshan Malinga. In a good
last over so far. 3 sixes then. That's what Pakistan need. Oh, that's a wide. That's a wide.
Yeah, even though he has bowled a couple of wides, but he's persisting with that line. Even though the seam has moved towards, or should I say, outside the off stump, but still, those deliveries, he hasn't got the answer. This is good stuff from Lanka.
Here we go. Another wide. Another wide. It's just one dot that Sri Lanka need. One good delivery here, and they have a win for themselves. 4th October 2012 is the last time Sri Lanka beat Pakistan in a T20 international in Sri Lanka. That really is a strange one. They all know it. Just stay calm. One delivery, one delivery. That's all you need. Swing and a miss. That delivery's come. 16 off 2. So as long as you bowl legal deliveries, Sri Lanka have got their results that they needed. They worked really hard. They waited a long, long time.
Yeah, it's a strong comeback from Sri Lanka, no doubt about it. They were completely out of sorts in the previous outing, gathered their thoughts, came out well prepared. Those were good. And the bowlers responded under pressure.
Well, job done. Job done. One more delivery remaining. And last over. Pakistan have got just the one single in 3 wides. But I'll tell you that over from Manisha Patna really was brilliant. It's always that penultimate over which gives the last over, or whoever who bowls the last over, that cushion. Another wide. Well, the batsman did go a long way across. A little more relief in the Sri Lankans' faces, isn't it?
Yeah, suddenly, Sanjay Surya started to look radiant, glow in his face. Wind's been elusive for Sri Lanka, but this win will give them a lot of confidence, especially with the fact that the batters were able to do a decent job.
Bowl it straight, says Kusal Mendis. Just the one delivery. It doesn't matter if he hits you for 6. Bowl it straight.